Hi, I am Thi Thuy Nguyen, and I'm a postgraduate student in marketing and brand management. I really love the quote that life begins at the end of your comfort zone. This is why I left my home country and start a new journey in NTU to get more life experience and fulfill my career ambitions. The learning journey at NTU helps me to develop comprehensively as a person, not only providing me with knowledge and qualifications, but also give me a lot of experience as an international student. So in this video, I would like to reflect my professional thinking with changes and personal experience during my time at NTU. One of the most fundamental things of professional development is to identify the strengths and weaknesses. For me, I use the diagnostic test to identify my strengths and weaknesses. Diagnostic tests are the best measure of typical performance as they tend to determine how one behaves typically across a range of situations. I took 4 tests of temperament, personality insight, personal resilience, and emotional control to understand more about myself. First, the test of temperament showed that I am a typical INTP, which are introversion, intuition, thinking, and perceiving. The analysis of the test showed that I'm good at solving problems. I have strengths at spotting patterns, finding logical explanations, and generating, proving, and disproving theories. I'm very bright, objective, flexible, and tolerant except when it comes to the facts or idea not being expressed correctly, something which is very important to me. I'm quick to grasp complex, abstract thoughts and are exceptionally logical and rational as well. However, the test showed that I'm not very keen on explaining my thought processes or ideas to people who are not on my wavelength. It's true. And my intuition with people is generally not good, so I tend to be shy in new company, but I will be outgoing and expressive when the people I know well or on a topic I'm passionate about and understand deeply. I work best in bursts of energy or leading-edge new projects, and I work least well on the routine tasks which require the patience, tidiness, time management, which will affect my CPD activity later during my time at NTU. The test of personal insight showed that I have medium level of all 5 factors: extroversion, agreeableness, emotional stability, conscientiousness, and openness. It means I'm quite extrovert and open to changes. The emotional control test result is 82 out of 125, showing that I can manage my emotions well in the majority of situations, but sometimes I don't feel fully in control. The last test I took to better understand myself is personal resilience. My overall resilience score indicates I am medium on resilience. I occasionally find it difficult to get going again once I've been knocked down. So it may be another weakness of myself. However, I'm a kind of person who have quite high level of self-confidence. Overall, I find these diagnostic tests to be fairly objective and accurate assessments of who I am, as well as my personality, helping me to clearly see my strengths and weaknesses. These tests all have the scientific basis, so I can strongly believe on the test result. I can use the result of this assessment to develop my strengths and find a way to overcome my weaknesses. My personal development plan includes 4 short-term goals, which are communication, presentation and networking skill, creativity, self-awareness and self-esteem, and knowledge on branding. The time scale for short-term goals is 1 year. All of these contribute to my long-term goals of leadership skills to run my own business in the future. First, in terms of communication, presentation, and networking skill, I want to improve my interpersonal skill to a higher level so that I can get a job after my graduation in the UK. I rate myself 2 out of 5 for this skill because I found that my networking is still limited and my presentation skill needs to be improved a lot. Therefore, I set myself to join NTU student events such as Global Week, exchanging and sharing event with the international student at the Global Launch, cultural event to develop my communication and networking skills. I also have to attend workshop on presentation skill. Besides that, I can get a part-time job in the UK where I can have a chance to communicate more with the native people. The second short-term goal of my PDP is to develop my creativity, and I rate myself 2 out of 5 at the moment I created this PDP. I set a specific goal of improve my creativity by opening my own YouTube channel. The YouTube is reviewed as the largest creative platform, so I enjoy the YouTube to improve my creativity and keep up with all the trends. As the expected outcome after the next 1 year, I may reach 3,000 subscribers and each video uploaded got at least 3,000 views. Third, my PDP also focuses on enhancing my self-awareness and self-esteem. I rate myself 3 out of 5 for this point, and I will try to develop it through workshops or events to discover personal strengths and motivations, or workshop in the Personal Development Week on how to improve the self-esteem. I can also try to join volunteer or ambassador activities at NTU or the employability workshops. Next, my final short-term 1 year at NTU is to improve my knowledge in brand management and brand development. I rate myself 3 out of 5 for this skill, as I find that I have certain foundation on branding, but I have to improve a lot and develop more skill so that I can work in an international workplace. Some CBD activities can do wonders for this area in that specialized workshop in branding, and I can also find some LinkedIn course in branding and brand design to learn more. The outcomes to know that I'm successful with this short-term goal is that at least 50% of my assignment through all the modules I learned at NTU, I will get a distinction, and I will have a deeper understanding of what I learned in branding that can be applied to practice. Finally, I developed a long-term goal in my PDP, which is the leadership skill to start my own business of a pet shop, spa, and pet cafe. I have a big love for pets, such as dogs and cats, so I want to start my own business in this niche market one day. For the leadership skill, I just rate myself 2 out of 5. So I will improve my leadership skill through CBD activities such as global launch event, get a part-time job to improve the multitasking skill, observation skill, time management, leadership, and teamwork as well. Besides that, I can join some leadership events such as the Leadership and Team Building Day at Thornbridge organized by NBS to improve my leadership skill. As NBS postgraduate student during my time at NTU, I took part in a lot of CBD activities to develop myself, which are also closely related to my PDP.
To improve my communication and networking skill, I joined the Global Week where I had a chance to exchange the culture with international friends. I introduced áo dài, nón lá of Vietnam, and I also learned a lot about other cultures through games and funny activities. I also joined the NBS Postgraduate Welcome event to improve my networking. We had a great time drinking and sharing together, understanding more about the classmates so that we can better collaborate with each other in study.
To develop my presentation skill, I joined the workshop on the secret of great presenter at the Professional Development Week. This session shows me how to improve my presentation skill, especially dealing with the audiences. This activity also provides me with some tips to improve my voice and tonation when presenting to different types of audience and different complex situations to gain the attraction of listener. In terms of the goal to developing my creativity, I created my YouTube channel as a place to set my experience in the NTU, in the UK, as well as in my everyday life. Actually, in the past, I'm not a person who are actively in social media, even though my major is marketing and brand management. So I realized that I need to change to better keep up with the trends. From a person who is not active in the social media, I created my YouTube channel. My friends and my family are very surprised about this change, but they told me that it's very positive change, so I should go on. To develop my goals of self-esteem, I joined the workshop of building my self-esteem in the Personal Development Week. Through this workshop, I know how to explore my self-esteem levels through the current values, feeling, level of respect, and the behaviors by using humanistic theories that offer insight and understanding. Besides that, I also complete several courses in the LinkedIn, which are the brand design foundation and brand strategy for the designer to have a deeper understanding of what I learned in branding that can be applied to practice. And I found that besides the knowledge and expertise, I also have to own complete leadership skill if I want to start my own business. So during my time at NTU, I joined some CPD activities to enhance my leadership skill. I joined some discussion event at Global Launch and the Leadership and Team Building Day at Thornbridge.
I learned how to plan a strategy in a team and divide the workload for every team member, as well as to utilize every team member's strengths to reach the common goals. We dare to come out of our comfort zone with a lot of adventure games. At the end of the event, I was a representative of my team to share about the importance of the teamwork. If you want to go fast, go alone, and if you want to go further, go together. All of my friends and teachers in the hall applauded me at that time. This unforgettable moment for me at NTU.
And looking back time, I found that I have changed very positively in many ways. From a person who is not good and proficient in using social media, now I have my own YouTube channel. Besides, from a person who is an international student, at the first day I came to the UK, I have no relatives, no friends. I feel everything is strange to me, and after 8 months now, I have a lot of friends from different countries. My networking skill and my English communication skill are much better than the first day I came here, and I feel more confident as well. In particular, my presentation skill has improved tremendously, as evidenced by that grade I got. For the presentation in our learning module of marketing, brand development, I also got the distinction. This made me feel very excited and inspired me a lot to keep trying. Moreover, my observation skill, multitasking and leadership have also improved significantly. The first day I came here, in my group, I could only contribute my opinion and participate in small discussion to some extent, and I even could not prove or negotiate my opinions. This happens for two reasons. The first one is because my language ability is not strong enough, and the other is because my lack of professional knowledge. However, by the fourth module of the customer insight through marketing research, I was able to be a group leader of 5 team members, giving the ideas, lead the discussion. The result of our group presentation and group work is also well assessed by the teacher as well. So that can be seen, my whole process of trying is proven by the specific result of my learning. However, during my time at NTU, there were times when I failed, of course. One time I tried to apply for the position of the marketing ambassador. However, I failed at the interview round because I wasn't able to prove myself suitable for this job position, as well as to prove I was outstanding over other candidates. If it was before in the past, I would be so sad if I failed at something, but now I'm not like that anymore. I always try to see in the positive side of everything. Failure now will be the motivation for me to try harder to improve myself and become a better version of myself. In general, learning about myself and developing skills is an important and valuable thing to do, as it directly contributes to my professional development. The professional development will demonstrate the ability to self-improve, keep me up to date, and always in the motivation to continue trying to be better than yesterday. Developing skill and professional development also help me to up-level my CV in order to stay competitive in today's ever-changing job market. As I want to start my own business in the future, it means that I have to own a lot of skill, not only the knowledge, but also have to demonstrate a lot of interpersonal skill. Therefore, knowing that what I need will make me know what to do to achieve my long-term goals. Its function is to help me record, review, and reflect on what I learned. As my career evolves, my skill and knowledge need to change, and my professional development will help me steer and manage my own route into the future. This when we are in the teamwork for the module of customer insights through marketing research. Each team in the class will research about one brand, and our team is the team plan. We have to specify our topic research first, and after researching, I propose the topic research will be the impact of the CSR on the brand loyalty of team plan consumer. Our team agree, and then we go on the research. However, after a few days, one of the team members suggests that it should be the impact of CSR on the brand loyalty of Timberland Gen Z consumer. So narrow the consumer to only Gen Zs, not all customer. This disagreement triggers a confusion in our group. Actually, we were already doing nearly half of the report at that time. So faced with the disagreement, I calmly gave the reasons to convince her. Then I proposed the conceptual framework as well as to prove my idea to convince her. And finally, our whole team can see at one direction. So my above story conveyed two messages. The first is I was able to confidently defend my point of view successfully compared to the first day I was at NTU. The second is disagreement when working in group is very normal and frequent thing. But as a group, we just need to calmly analyze the problem and give the persuasive arguments to convince the other members. This not only saves time, but also does not cause the conflicts within the team.
First, I will consider member backgrounds and personality. As for me, building a great team is a blend of psychological knowledge and leadership. We need to understand the strengths and weaknesses of people we work with and assign tasks for them in a manner in which we will be successful together. Second, I will use the SCRAF model to effectively communicate and organize my team. This is a model of the way people interact, collaborate with, and influence others. Everything about the team structure and management must reinforce these critical personal issues for each team member to produce an effective project. Last but not least, I will maintain a high engagement with my team. Communication, collaboration, and work hard from every team member will ensure high performance and success of the team. In 2016, the United Nations embarked on a bold but structured plan named Transforming Our World, the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development. The 17 Sustainable Development Goals are an urgent call for action by all countries in a global partnership and create a framework for government agencies and NGOs to redesign and refine their policy decisions.
So why these SDGs matter? The starting point of sustainable development is our crowded planet of nearly 8 billion people. The population is continuing to increase through the years, and these billions of people are looking for their foothold in the world economy.
The world economy is vast, growing rapidly, and highly unequal in the distribution of income within countries. Ours is a world of fabulous wealth and extreme poverty. The unprecedentedly large scale of the world economy can create an unprecedented environmental crisis, threatens the lives and well-being of people and the survival of millions of other species on the planet. Therefore, we arrived at the age of the sustainable development. As an intellectual pursuit, sustainable development tries to make sense of the interactions between three complex systems, which are the world economy, the global society, and the planet's physical environment.
As a young person, I try to make the world different by supporting sustainable product and business. I always buy sustainability products when going to the supermarkets, even others have cheaper price. In my YouTube channel, I have one vlog sharing about the big differences of Vietnam, my home country, and the UK. One of these is the sustainability. Vietnam is facing the white pollution with more than 30 billion plastic bags thrown away per year. It's totally different with the UK, where I'm living. People reuse the plastic bag, and plastic bags are even charged. So in this vlog, I appeal everyone in my home country to reuse the plastic bag to save the planet. We can contribute to the SDG from number 12 to number 15 of the UN, which are responsible consumption and production, climate actions, life below water, and life on land. And in the future, when I run my own business at the pet shop, spa, and cafe, I will conduct the business code of ethics to join a hand to save the planet through sustainable practice. For example, all the products and items at the shop, from the bag, cups, or the mat items, are eco-friendly products to contribute to the SDGs from number 12 to 15 of the UN. Moreover, as my business relates to pets who are people friends and a lot of family who keep a pet, so my business can indirectly contribute to the goal of the good health and well-being if we function well.
Responsible management refers to balance the interests of the entire world within people, companies, environment to prosper for the benefits of both current and future generations. In other words, it means acting socially and thinking economically. In business, responsible management is the commitment that management and leaders consider the ethical and moral significance of their everyday decisions. Responsible management in business is the most effective and efficient management structure for integrating ethics, sustainability, and the principle of entrepreneurship into any given business model. It ensures that certain standards are upheld as an integrated part of all the functions of the company. It also ensures a more sustainable and inclusive socio-economic development. On a bigger scale, responsible management can boost the competitive edges of the economies. In all cases, responsible management helps increase business sustainability while also taking durability into perspective.
Thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope that you are interested in my journey at NTU.